Hi, guys.
Hello.
Who's this guy?
Welcome.
I know, we're wondering why we're here, too.
Thor was very tall.
No one's wondering why you're here. We're very happy to have you here. You guys did a lovely job presenting tonight.
Thank you. Okay, then.
No, it takes a second. Don't take it personally. It takes a second for everybody. We have a question over here.
Sorry.
Yep, thank you.
Tessa and Rick, how's it going? Ryan from Blackburn Radio.
Hi.
Rick, you're a legend. You're now a legend. And you're starting to do more TV stuff. We're seeing you on all these commercials and everything now. Is there a chance that you may work with Rick in the future? Maybe your own show on the CBC?
Oh, I'm not in Rick's.
No.
I'm not at that level
Tessa
at all
and I have
yet.
been inseparable for about the last 3 hours.
We're
and
now
I've really
a
enjoyed
package
it.
deal.
And Jan Arden is getting a little full of herself now that she has her own show, so
Yeah.
maybe we could have her own show.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. It would be an honor.
Thank you for the question.
I have a question, second row and first row.
I can't get over this.
A question for Tessa. Can you name some of your favorite Canadian artists of the year that you're currently a fan of?
Oh, well, we saw some amazing performances tonight, and it was fun to just sit there and enjoy the celebration of Canadian talent as a fan. I mean, seeing Bahamas play, Arkells, obviously I'm a huge fan, and I wasn't able to make it out to any of their touring stops this year. So that was amazing. And Sarah McLachlan, of course, she knocked it out of the park, both in her performance and hosting. So kudos to her.
I would like to say that Tessa and I, we presented, and then after we presented, they said, you're going to go back now to the media room, which we are now. And then someone came up to me and said, actually, you're going to go back to your seats, and then you're going to go to the media room. And I said, why? And they said, because the Arkells are playing. And I said, okay. And then I looked at Tessa, and I said, so are we going to the media room? She said, we're not missing the Arkells. So she's obviously a very devoted fan, and I was really glad that I got to catch that with Tessa.
Yeah, he told me he was happy I made him do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had
This
right
is
here.
great.
Hi, Tessa. This is for you. You just have a Barbie now named after you. How cool is that? What does that feel like?
It's totally surreal. I mean, I realize that I'm so privileged to be living every little girl's dream, and 5-year-old Tessa is totally freaking out. But what's meaningful is what it signifies, and that is Barbie's commitment to closing that dream gap, surrounding the fact that when girls turn 5 years old, they already start doubting their self-beliefs and their capability, and boys just don't feel that. So it's so neat. I had a moment when I saw 20 dolls represented globally, these women who really are breaking barriers and are inspiring the next generation of girls, and it's such meaningful work, and I'm just honored to be a part of this, and it is totally strange to have my very own Barbie.
Do you own one yet?
I do, yes. I own the only one that exists. Yeah.
And I have a quick
When I
question.
was 5, I liked Barbies too. I'm just saying.
Rick, I was going to say I was going to have a question for you.
Yes?
I know you were bestowed the
that?
Governor General's Award. I'm over here.
Oh, yes, sorry.
I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
Hi.
I'm not wearing
I have his
these.
contacts in, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What do you think? Yeah, that deserves a round of applause. It's pretty awesome.
Yes, I know. But these are journalists. They don't have to applaud.
Well, I can,
I know.
encourage it.
Journalists don't have to applaud.
I can try.
They can smile on the inside or seed.
What do you think makes Canadian artists so special?
You know what? All artists obviously have a point of view, and I don't know a single artist that's not driven. You know, the place where they come from is not a very important part of their point of view. But being at an event like this, celebrating Canadian music, and I was talking with Tess about this earlier, if you're fortunate enough to travel around the world, wherever you are in the world, I think Canadians, if they've traveled, they've had this experience where they're in a taxi or they're in a hotel lobby or they're just in a restaurant or a store, and they listen and they hear the Trues playing, or they hear Sarah McLachlan, or they hear Celine, or they hear whoever, the Arkells, and it is such an amazing, proud moment. As a Canadian, you want to look around and kind of smack people on the shoulder and go, that person's Canadian, that's a Canadian artist. And you're just filled with overwhelming pride, and it's one of our greatest exports, and it's an export where we punch well above our weight, and it's an export that only brings joy to the world and pleasure, and that's why it's so important to be here, and that's why, as a Canadian artist, even though it's not my genre, you know, I have no skin in the game. I'm really happy to be here for that reason.
Amazing. Well, thank you for being here, both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your
Thank you
evening.
very much. Have a great night.
Thank you.